it's Raina's Vinyl, and I'm going to talk to you about my record store day experience and what I got. I woke up at what one could only describe as not the crack of dawn, because Dawn, she wasn't awake when I woke up. I got up at like 4 and I was out of my house by like 4:30. Got there at 5, maybe like 10 minutes past 5, and there was only one other person in the queue. You already know your girl went to rough trade, so I'm gonna show you what I got and I'm gonna unbox it. I'm so happy I got everything that I needed. I was the second in the queue at the record store and I was the first person to check out. This is Linkin Park The Lost Demos. I believe that these are multiple demos from different albums, or maybe it's just Meteora. Actually, technically, from what I can see, it's Meteora. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I wanted this because I have been listening to a few of the songs on here, and I think it's really cool that they put all the demos on one vinyl so you could just listen to it. He might not be the first to do that. I just appreciate it. Carefully now, because this is precious cargo. Oh. So the hype sticker says, first time on vinyl featuring hit single Lost plus Fighting Myself and More Than a Victim. Limited edition on translucent blue vinyl, and it also has a hype sticker for record store day. Yeah, so let's open it. Okay. These are the track notes by Brad Delson about all the different tracks, and then on the back it's more track notes which gives you more insight into the creative process. There's no poster. The back is also really simple as well, and the vinyl, it said translucent sea blue. And this is the blue. Mine has, oh wow, wait, it has a little bit of marbling in it. Me personally, I will get there early just to make sure that I have what I want to buy. I'm also, apparently it's a telltale sign of my star sign being a Virgo. It's not that I'm a control freak. I just like to have control of some things in my life. But the stuff that I can't control is okay. But the stuff that I can control, I will control it. The next title I got, Olivia Rodrigo, Guts, The Secret Tracks. This is the first time it's been pressed on vinyl by Third Man Pressing on an opaque, deep purple etched vinyl. The back. I'm really excited about this one because I do actually have Guts, the Target pressing, and this is on the lavender. That pressing only has Obsessed. So now I have Scared of My Guitar, Stranger, and Girl I've Always Been. It was 5,000 before, and some people are saying it's 7,500. But my thing is, how do we actually know? Because usually when something's a limited press, it says it on like the website of where you're buying it from, but I can't find that information anywhere. So it kind of has me wondering, did they press more? Inside is actually purple. There's no poster. It just has the details of who worked on the track. It has Olivia's Rodrigo's logo, and this is the purple, which by the way is so gorgeous. So the songs are actually pressed all on this side because it's only 4 tracks, and then it has this beautiful etching of a butterfly. This is the butterfly. It's so pretty. While I sleeve up my vinyl, let me tell you more about my experience. How does Record Store Day Black Friday compare to Record Store Day, the regular one that's in April? Obviously, being second in the queue has its benefits, but you know, Record Store Day is all good and well and it's fun, but the problem is if you go to like a smaller independent store, there's more risk of you not getting what you want, especially if you want something that might be more on the popular side. My experience with Record Store Day this year, actually yeah, my experience with Record Store Day this year is that the Black Friday day itself is a lot more calmer. I think it also depends on who's releasing. So the record store that I went to was Rough Trade. The people I was in queue with, there were a few people there that were getting Olivia, but there were people also getting other things as well. I feel like with the main day, it's significantly more busy because I got to this record store day earlier and I was second in the queue, but the time difference that I got there wasn't different. So I left my house at 4, I got there at like 5, and then I was out of the store by like 8:05. Whereas record store day in April, I got there at 7. I got in store by like maybe like 11 something, and because it's a longer list, and then you had the whole Taylor also dropped a record store day for the Long Pond sessions for Folklore. It made the queue a lot longer. From what I was hearing from other people that had been doing record store day in person, you listen to, if you don't listen to Taylor Swift, then, or like Olivia, maybe you're not as worried about things running out as quickly because you have less competition. At least this is what one record collector was telling me when I was in the queue. But if you listen to those artists, it's war. Especially the Swifties, girl. Them Swifties don't play about Taylor. I have any advice for next record store day. I honestly think it really depends on the titles that's coming out. If pop girlies who have large fan bases who enjoy collecting musical things that their artist releases, they're extra early because you never know. And also people have very expansive music taste. Like, look at me. I literally got Olivia Rodrigo and Linkin Park. So you can't really gauge it by like trying to see the demographic there because you don't actually know everybody's music taste. So if you want to avoid disappointment, I would go there as early as possible for you. If not, maybe like make some friends with some record collectors. Tell people, because if you don't get something, maybe someone else can like help you get it. Really popular titles, it's always leftover stock, because what ends up happening is in stores might get a bigger allocation. People that actually want the record might not go to that store, and then it ends up going online. A lot of people also do wait for it to go online later, which it always goes online the next day. When it's Friday, it goes online Saturday at 8 AM, and then when it's in April, record store day is on Saturday. It normally goes online on Monday at 8 AM. So you can always wait for online. And if you minted, if you got it, you got them coins, you can pay a reseller. But if you want to get it at retail price and you don't want to pay resellers prices, be early. That's the only advice I can give you, is be early. Also, know what you want to buy before you get to the record shop, because at least every store does it differently. So Rough Trade does it in a list form. You tick off what you want and you give the list to the worker. The worker will go in their like stock room where they have all the record store day stuff, get your stuff, put it in a basket, and then you go to checkout. Whereas Banquet Records, I believe they put their stock out in like the normal places where you buy records, and then some stores let you do Find Wally and just put it all over the place and you gotta find it, girl. So yeah, beat out your competition if you know what you want, because you can go in and go out very quickly. All for me today on record store day. My next video will be on Renee Rapp. I know she's got her Target exclusive vinyl coming out in America, but I have both variants of the regular variant and the Target exclusive, so I actually want to see which pressing I like better. It was difficult for me to get over here in the UK because they had like a whole mess up on release date, but I will go more into detail in the next video, which you can expect from me on 1st of December. But anyway, take care.